Welcome back for another video. I'm Eharbad, a free-to-play endgame player in Raid Shadow Legends. So let's dive straight into the fusion plan. First off, hats off to Plarium. Their fusion plan is exactly what I asked for in my last video. Maybe they're watching me after all. Spooky. For those who didn't see it, I said if they would just change the schedule such that it was displayed in sequential order, then it would be much more clear and useful. And they have. So, well done. Can't knock that at all. I have once more made my own version, but frankly it's becoming less important to do so as the one Plarium published on Discord is really broadly sufficient. So, overall, I'd say the schedule is quite straightforward as fragment fusions go. We have 2 summoning events, and you cannot avoid the summon rush entirely. As the champion chase, which usually coincides with the 2x, is up first, and moreover, as it's 2x ancients, the lowest summon rush value shard type, it is in general a no-brainer here to do the champion chase for the full 15 fragments available, likely bag ourselves the legendary book at 3,000 points, unless of course it's been replaced by glorious anniversary Titan points. We hope not, but my expectations are not great either, so we're going to have to wait and see when the champion chase drops tomorrow. Thereafter, CVC drops on Tuesday. I'm going to likely do the vast majority of Fire Knight during the first day of CVC to maximize my points per energy. However, with Dungeon Divers finishing on the Monday and typically requiring very high points, you may need to pump some energy into Fire Knight on the Monday to finish off Dungeon Divers 1. In terms of energy crunch, the main one is this weekend, coinciding with Ice Golem, Dungeon Divers, and a 12k champion training event that has a legendary tome on offer. That said, 12k champion training points is not that high, particularly if you've prepped some food ready for the rank ups. Do note, however, if you have high value rank ups, particularly 5-star and 6-star, it might be advantageous to wait until CVC begins, because we have a champion training starting on the Wednesday, so you can get overlapping CVC points from the high value rank ups. The second potential energy squeeze is towards the end of champion training, and shortly thereafter with champion training 2, Spider, and Dungeon Divers 2 all overlapping. So overall, I'd say we should be happy with the schedule. The summoning requirements are the same as the Tatura, Biveld, and Uko fragment fusions were, and the distribution of the events is good too. Most importantly of all, there are only 2 Dungeon Diver events in this fragment fusion, whereas those other fragment fusions I just mentioned all demanded us to do 3 Dungeon Divers. So after a few sucker punches from Plarium in recent months, we've been given a peanut, and we're grateful for it. What a strange world we live in. In terms of my plan for today, I'm going to focus on the champion training event itself. I've done 665 points so far. I've got a lot of food prepped already. So if we have a look at the rank ups and we scroll down to the bottom, I have some 1 stars ready to go, quite a number of 2 stars ready to go, 3 stars ready to go. So I'm going to work my way through, rank up all of these champions, these relatively low rank value champions, the 1, 2, and 3 stars, see how far that gets me. I'll put all of my energy into a campaign today. Then I will focus on my energy going into Ice Golem tomorrow. I am in a particularly fortunate position because I do have the CVC, the PR CVC energy reward that I will collect tomorrow morning. I'll leave it till quite close to its expiry. I'll be able to pick it up and really push that Dungeon Divers tomorrow. If I didn't have it though, I would advise you to use some of the other tournament energy and various other energies that you've got stored up to do so, but you don't need to use everything. It is a marathon, not a sprint. We have a few days to do this, so you can kind of manage your resources and try and make sure you're not wasting energy. So if you're finishing, the Ice Golem really quickly, you finish the champion training and you finish the dungeon divers with time to spare, then you're not really maximizing your resources. You've ended up wasting energy effectively somewhere along the way. Of course, you have to also base it on what time you have. And sometimes if you have real life commitments, then you're going to have to sacrifice a bit of in-game efficiency to get things done. So really, everyone has to make their own judgment based on their own unique circumstances. But I try and give as much context and rationale behind the way I'm going to approach it, and hopefully that will help you do it yourself. Yeah, my side, I'm literally just going to claim up all the energy that I've got left over and get myself into campaign, farm out those ranks, do my rank ups, and I should end up being pretty far progressed through the champion training. Once I'm into Ice Golem tomorrow, I will be farming that using my Theodore and Crypt King combination. So I am able to farm up food at the same time in Ice Golem 24. I do want to look at other more budget accessible compositions for you guys to be able to do Ice Golem and farm food. That has been in my intention to do so. But we do also have the free-to-play challenge starting tomorrow, so it's going to be probably difficult for me to do it this time, but we'll see. I think that kind of covers it for this video. It's not going to be a long one. I think the plan itself is quite straightforward, and hopefully people who have seen a few other of my fusion plan videos pretty much know the drill by now. I'm unlikely to be able to do a video diary of this fragment fusion with daily videos to update how I'm progressing and how I'm managing on the account, mostly because of the free-to-play challenge account starting tomorrow. I will do my best to try and get out some content over the next week before I go on holiday next weekend. Definitely give at least a couple of updates on the free-to-play challenge account, and try and give one update at least on the fusion itself and how I'm managing the resource requirements on that front. Right then, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.